morning, guys. It's about 9:30. That whole 10 miles at 6:30 did not happen. I'm gonna give up. I give up. I am just not an early morning exercise person. It's just not gonna happen. So it's about 9:30. I'm heading upstairs right now. I'm going to run probably just 2 miles now because we really want to get off the ship and go to Mexico. So I'm taking the stairs for some extra exercise. That's a lot of stairs. I'm gonna run, it takes 11 laps upstairs on the track to do 1 mile. So I'm going to run 22 laps and I'm already so tired from the stairs. So I'm gonna do 22 laps outside in the sunshine so I can enjoy the sun and enjoy the view of Ensenada, which is nothing spectacular because it's kind of a, I don't want to say a port town, it's like a industrial port, that's what it is. It looks very, very industrial, so it's nothing amazing to see, but it will be a nice run to see it. Anyway, so I'm on deck 10 and I think the track is on deck 11. I got one more. I will show you guys a little bit of what I'm seeing when I run. Okay, I was wrong. It is on deck 13. So now I'm almost there. Okay guys, we're finally at our second winery and there's so much good stuff here. Not only wine, but cheese and sauces, and we're gonna have bread too. So let me just... forgot what he said about each of the cheeses, but basically all of these cheeses here are going to be excellent with red wine, and they make all of these cheeses here. I think these two, this was a chili and this was a olive ash wine. No, olive ash cheese. So these are all good with red wines, and I think those are going to be my favorites. And then the cheeses down here are all good with white wine. He said they make all of these here except for this last one on the right. Okay, here are the breads we can try. So I don't remember what the breads are. This one had a raisin or a cranberry in it. This was cheese and this is sourdough. And then we get to try this with all these sauces. I know this one is a chimichurri, sun-dried tomato, and this is an olive tapenade, and then all the way down there he said there are salsas and mango chili and all kinds of jams and jellies and yummy stuff. So, oh my gosh, yum. You guys, the wines here are amazing because they don't age them. I'm trying a 50-50 Tempranillo and Cabernet, and it's amazing. It tastes so sweet and delicious. It's served chilled, but they're so good because they don't age them, and yet the alcohol content is like 13 plus. So good. And the cheeses here, so good. The best thing here might be this chimichurri sauce. I've had chimichurri before, like a lot, but this is like a tangy chimichurri. So good. I have to buy so much stuff. You guys, this winery was the best ever. Number one, their reds are so delicious because they don't age them. So they're super sweet, and yet they still have really high alcohol content. So I actually bought a bottle of, it was like 50 Cabernet and 50 Tempranillo. The alcohol content is like 13 or above, and so delicious. And I think the bottle was like definitely less than 10. so good. And then the last wine they followed with was a chocolate whatever, I don't know, it was a red wine, but the wine was red. Most of the chocolate wines that I've tasted have like some sort of creamy whatever, it looks like a creamy sweet concoction. This was a red wine with a very definite chocolate flavor. So they actually use the chocolate and then they scoop it out of the wine. So the chocolate very definitely flavors the wine, but you don't get the chocolate creaminess, sweet, whatever in the wine. So you have the chocolate flavor without hopefully the sweetness and the calories and blah, blah, blah. It was amazing. So I actually got one of those. I got a bottle of the 50/50. I got a bottle of the chocolate wine, and then the chimichurri here. It was so good. It was chimichurri. I don't know if you guys have had chimichurri before. It's like it's hard to describe, but the one here, it's like oil based, and then I can't remember what the seasoning is, but it's like a basil or it's a green seasoning, it's a green spice, and then the one here had a very tart flavor, like some sort of citrus. It was so good, so good. And then they have a couple cheeses here, which I wanted to look at. Eddie's paying for our stuff already, but I want to look at the cheeses. There are 2 cheeses here that were amazing. And you guys, the prices here are just ridiculous. Ridiculous. I know I live in California, so prices are jacked up on everything, but the prices here on wine, on the cheese, on the chimichurri, everything is dirt cheap. Oh my gosh, I want it all. But this place is amazing, amazing. Okay, you guys, that winery was amazing. It's like nothing I've ever seen in the United States. Number one, the wine was amazing. The wine they had was like not, did we even try any whites?
Yeah, there was one.
There was one white, but the reds they had, he said they were not aged. They don't age their wine, and yet they were able to have a very high alcohol content. So the 2 wines that I left with were the ones I told you guys, the 50/50, 50 Cabernet and 50 Tempranillo, 13 whatever percentage. Delicious, just delicious. Tastes like grape juice. You don't even taste a fraction of the alcohol. And then the second one was the chocolate wine. I've never tasted a chocolate wine like that ever before. And then the other things we got were just amazing, just delicious. Okay, so we got the winery was called Sol de Medianoche, and this is the chimichurri that we bought. It's so good. It tastes like regular chimichurri, but it's very tart, so it probably has like some sort of lemon or lime, just very citrusy. It has a nice tartness that is super delicious. We got, so there were 2 cheeses that I really liked, and I honestly don't know which one is which. Eddie got both of them. This is Mexican cheese. I don't know what this is. What's the first one?
I don't know. One had something ash.
This is the first one. I think it had some sort of spice or chili spice. This is the second one, and this one I think is the one that had like the olive ash. How do you get olive ash? You burn in your olives, and then you collect the ash and you put it in your cheese. It was really good. So both of these cheeses were amazing. Chimichurri, amazing. 2 bottles of wine, all of that for $25. 25? $45. I'm amazed. My mind is blown, and I'm super happy.
All the world, more Spain, Italy, the building and the stuff.
Okay.
It smells very good.
Smells like a wine cellar.
Yeah, downstairs is in the cave.
Okay.
Okay. This is the VIP room. If you want to get a seat, we're going to start first with a little video, a little introduction of the store of the winery. After the video, we'll continue to the tour, and the tasting is near to the bar.
Okay, thank you.
Here on the ground, we have here all the tanks, stainless steel. We use for fermentation, We blend here. We blend here, and when they're ready, we send here to the barrel. We have French, American, and Hungarian that are more common with here in Mexico.
French, American, and which
Yeah.
was the last one?
This is the French one.
Okay. Ah,
We have here American,
okay.
and we have here the Hungarian.
Oh. Oh,
And then
wow.
the other.
Okay. Wow.
At the moment we have here 800 barrels. The first harvest we produced 2,000 of cases. Last year we produced 30,000, so every year we increase the production.
Wow.
And this is the tasting room. You can see the style, the atmosphere, more Mediterranean, romantic.
It's beautiful.
I love the start here.
Hi, Eddie. Okay, we're at the best fish taco place in Ensenada. I don't know what it's called, but we're at the best fish taco place according to our driver and his assistant, and we have the most amazing fish tacos here. Let me show you. Here's Eddie's fish tacos. I think he put some cabbage and what else did you put on
Salsa.
it? Cabbage, salsa. This is a tostada with just shrimp and salsa, right?
I don't know what you
Shrimp and tomato salsa.
Oh, I put lime on that too.
These are my shrimp tacos, fish tacos with green salsa, and oh my gosh, yum, yum, yum. And here's one of our drivers. Hello. Thank you so much. Okay, this is my last farewell, hello, goodbye, farewell to Ensenada. Thank you, Ensenada. It was super fun, and we're headed back to the ship right now. So it's very late. It's almost 5 o'clock, but we still have plenty of time to make the art gallery auction.
Why don't you show? No, that was at 5 o'clock.
The art gallery auction is at 5. It's not 5 yet.
It's 4:58, and normally
We're going.
Normally you have to stand in a 15-minute line, and it's like 5 minutes to the
What was
boat.
your question?
You didn't show the flag.
Oh, the flag. The Mexican flag is right there
Second
behind me.
largest.
The second largest Mexican flag. That's what he says. Okay, Eddie said the boat is gone and it's left without us, and no, not so. We're trying to get to the art auction, which is at 5 o'clock, which is like right now, and we're still walking towards the boat. I think if we get there by 5:30, we might still be okay because we have 1 million raffle tickets to win an art piece, but we're walking, and I have to use the bathroom so much right now. We're almost there. We're almost there. Come on, Eddie. Come on.
Right there.
What?
The bathrooms are right there.
No, come on. We got to get on the ship. Let's go. Go. Let's go.
How come no one else is on this way?
We're like the only ones here. We're like the only ones walking, right? Where is everybody else? It's, what time is it?
Like 5:10.
5:10. We have to be on the ship by 5:30 or they leave without us, but
5:05.
it's only 5:05. Aren't there literally like 1 million people that are like late?
No, they're all on time. They probably thought, you know what, we're in
Waiting.
a foreign country, we better get there like at like 4:30.
And then there's me. I want to taste every damn wine at all 3 of my wine tasting whatever. I wanted to taste all of the wines, and And so here I am. We might be a little late. And I told our guides, I said, please take us to your best fish taco establishment. So they took us to have the best fish tacos ever, and they were delicious. And now here we are. We're a little bit late. So we're almost there, almost there. We're waiting to go to the art gallery auction. And I told Eddie it would be so much faster to take the stairs. He didn't believe me, so. Oh, did you do the stairs?
No, I went up that other thing.
What thing?
That other elevator.
Oh, we are at
Okay,
our
I'm going to call Chef back up on the stage. And let's do this. Thank you so much.
Ever.
Thank you so much, Minos.
I forgot to show you guys my outfit of the day, and I chose this because it's my size 2 jeans, and I wanted to keep myself accountable for the day. So here's what I have. Size 2 jeans for Ensenada, and they still fit.
88.5, what about 88.5, 88.5 going once, 88.5 going twice. Fair and final warning, can I ask for a real round of applause as we pass that, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so next up we have a work of art by an artist called Anatoly Krasniansky. Now, Anatoly Krasniansky grew up in the former USSR during the communism regime. So when he lived in Ukraine, he basically was told what to paint. He then moved to the United States, ladies and gentlemen. And then this is when he created these styles here with the mosques, because he believes every single person wears various masks, ladies and gentlemen. And he says that we only truly remove our masks when we are alone. And for example, the mask that you wear on vacation is not the same mask you're going to wear to work, for example. Would you agree with me when I say that? Now, before I auction this work of art off, let me ask you a question and throw some numbers at me. How much would you say you paid for a frame this size on land? What would you say, if I had to ask you? What would you pay for a frame like that on land? Any numbers? You have a frame? Yes? 5,000? Any other numbers? 3,200? You're absolutely correct. So would you all agree with me when I say that framing is really, really expensive on land? Would you agree with me when I say that? Now, when Minos covered the rules and regulations, he mentioned that the regular lots comes unframed. You have an option to take it unframed, or you could frame it with us. Now, for something as big as this, or even bigger, the most you pay is $3.99. That's not just for the frame, that's for the linen matting, as you can see, which is the most expensive matting. UV protected plexiglass, ladies and gentlemen, acid-free matting and backing, Brazilian hood, the whole works. $3.99 for all of that inclusive. So if you do collect a work of art that comes unframed, I would highly recommend that you do frame it with us. Now to get back to the artwork, this is CP4. This specific work of art is done on Japanese rice paper. He actually bakes the Japanese rice paper, and the color that you see that he's added is watercolor. So this is $12,580 is the estimated retail price. However, I'm going to open this up, frame matted and shipped for just $10,500. You'll buy 10,500, we'll put 10,500 to the group, me 10,500 for 1,100 to the group, 1,100 to the group going once, 11,000 to the group going once, 11,000 going once, 11,000 going twice, fair and warning. Can I ask for a huge round of applause as we pause our work of art, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, next up on the block we have a work of art. Thank you for your honesty. Thank you so much for your honesty. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you not aware as to what's happening on the stage right now, this is what we call our mystery program, ladies and gentlemen, our mystery program. Also known as our steal deals throughout the auction, and also known as the auctioneer's recommendation to you. Because if you leave with nothing else today but any one of my mystery programs, you are guaranteed to have left with an outstanding art collection. Now the reason for that is because the mysteries, any one of these mysteries, they are the best artworks by the best artists for the best price. So best artworks, best price. Repeat after me. Best artworks, best artists, best prices, ladies and gentlemen. Now the thing is with the mystery is, each and every single one of you get, if you have a bid card, you are going to bid on these without knowing what they look like or how much they cost. Is that a deal? I see some skeptical faces going, absolutely not. But the thing with the mystery is once I turn these around and you don't like them, you don't have to keep it. If you don't like it, you don't have to? Keep it. If you don't like it, you don't have to? Keep it. So let me ask you this. What do you have to lose then? Absolutely nothing. You have absolutely nothing to lose, everything to gain. Now let me ask you this one last question. If you don't like it, you don't have to keep it. If you have nothing to lose, then who should be bidding on this? Everybody should be bidding on this, right? So let me see every single bid card up in the air. Let me see every single bid card up in the air. Starting here. 189, 215, 135, 132, 137, 132, 174, 194, 211, 175, 189, 175, 137. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Who else is in? Let me see your bid card. 189 is in. Who else wants to be in on this mystery, ladies and gentlemen? This is a no obligation reservation. For those people that did not put their bid cards up, what if I turn these around and it's the most beautiful artwork you've ever seen in your entire life? Well, guess what? You cannot have it no matter what. Because you did not reserve the right to be in on these, you cannot have it no matter what. Even if you offer me more money, even if you come down to the gallery and you go begging and pleading on your knees, guess what? You cannot have it no matter what. So is there anyone else who wants to be in on this mystery? Alright, I tell you what. Do you want to know the price of the mystery?
Yep.
Do you want to know the price?
Yes.
Thank you. So the combined estimated retail price, you're looking at $3,000. That's the combined estimated retail price. So you're looking at regular 41, 100, and 104. However, my mystery price is not going to be $3,000, not $2,000, not $1,000, not even $500, ladies and gentlemen. Pick your favorite brand. Get your bid cards ready. You definitely want to be on this. Get your bid cards ready. Pick your favorite one. Pick your favorite one.
Can't be recording during the auction.
$200. $200.
Okay, it is 7:30. Time to go for dinner. Here's my third outfit of the day. And there is Eddie, sleeping. And he's snoring. I'm gonna wake him up so we can go have dinner right now. Let's go.
Let's go then.
Come on. I'm ready.
Come on.
Let's go.
Come on.
Tired?
Yeah, I am.
Did you get some sleep?
No. You didn't let me sleep.
I did too.
I didn't.
Yes, I did.
I tried.
We're waiting for dinner and I'm just super excited and super happy because I finally got the mojito that I wanted. Yesterday they had no mint on the ship. How does that happen? No mint on the ship. So no mojitos yesterday. Tonight I got my first mojito. It's a skinny mojito, club soda, lime, mint. Oh, and the rum. 3 smart points, guys. 3 smart points of deliciousness. Alrighty. Yeah.
Showtime.
See, just for you. Beautiful. Thank you. You'll never guess what we're doing right now. You'll never guess.
No, for real. You scared me.